Okay, so it's now time to assemble it. Here's the basic layout. Letters this way, numbers this way. I'll be putting it on one of those little circuit boards. This is the basic circuit here. It's basically copied from an AliExpress or eBay, whatever one. And I'm not going to bore you with watching the whole assembly. I'll just take little snapshots as I go along. And here's the board I'll be putting it on. Just put a few dabs of solder on there where the anodes are going to be. So the LEDs are on, more or less. And the 22 ohm one is on. And I just tacked the LM358 on, just one pin for the time being, because I want to hook up the wiring on the back side now, so that then I can test and make sure all the LEDs are good. So you have to keep in mind that everything is now upside down and reversed as you pull the wire around. So the ground wire should all be connected up now. Now I'm just going to run part of the power past the transistor, and then that way I can actually test to make sure all the LEDs are working before I go any further. So if I didn't make any mistakes, if I apply now some voltage here, ground over here, all the LEDs should light up. Okay, let's see how this goes. One happy face. A lot more work to be done though. And I think I might change that resistor. Okay, I changed this resistor from 22 ohms to 47. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. Don't need to draw a lot of current through here. And it is going to be outside in the nighttime. And now it's time to add all these components in this area. And of course, the transistor. And grab the kit and pull out some S9013s. So I've now added I needed a 47K, don't have any. Put a 43 in here. And now I'll stick the capacitor in next. So I put the capacitor in and another wire. Okay, break time. Yeah, here's my hand. That's the size of the turkey drumsticks. Time to have some food before I get back to the circuit. Okay, I got all turkeyed out and was in a bit of a hurry to finish this. So I finished soldering on all the components. So this part does work. Now it's just a matter of cleaning it and painting it and see if it actually looks like a smiley face. One moment. So before I do any of the painting, I just use isopropyl to clean the circuit boards. I usually use 2 batches. The first batch is for just getting the big stuff off. And then once I've finished with that, I switch over to a bit cleaner solution, which probably needs to be replaced by now. And I won't bore you with the rest of the cleaning. So here's the underside cleaned up a bit. There's a few more jumper wires in there than I would have liked to have. And of course, the front. So now it's time to do some painting. And time to do a tiny bit of painting. I'm using acrylic color. It's a nice cadmium yellow, so that'll mix in well with the lead solder. I'm going to be doing this off camera because that'd be almost impossible to do otherwise. And let the first coat dry, and then I'll apply another one. And here's more or less the finished product. Now let me just turn the light off. Okay, it's a bit of a creepy smiley face, but it can be seen from quite a distance. So what I'll do is I'll add another couple coats onto the dark side, and I'll be chaining a bunch of these together in parallel and putting them in the tree so they can just wander around in the breeze. And I'll probably change the capacitor value a bit between the different ones so that they activate at different times, or at different rates at least.